Hey y'all. Happy Monday. What's going on? We got to gossip about a couple things, honey. Some things have happened, some things that I feel like are worth gossiping about. And as you know, I am in the house alone. Okay. So this is day whatever. At this point, I don't even know what day it is, how many days I've been in this house by myself. But I appreciate y'all because y'all keep me from going mad. I have somebody to talk to. I can talk to y'all. How is everybody doing? Okay. So what we're going to talk about today, I have enough details on this whole Montgomery riverfront brawl that I want to laugh and talk about it with y'all because it was a moment. Okay. We got to talk about Cynthia and her comments and the weird kissing that went on with her and Kandi, child. We got to talk about that. Kandi still pleading her case about this mess with Drew and this kiss. At this point, we tired of hearing about it. Okay. I know I am. I feel like I speak for everyone when I say we tired of hearing about it. We tired. It don't even matter at this point. But we got to talk about that. Marlo was on Watch What Happens Live. I have some opinions. We got to talk about what's going on with Jamie Foxx, the man barely alive. Just barely crawled back from the abyss and the clutches of death, and he's already under attack. Tory Lanez sentencing hearing. We got to talk about that. Who's sending letters and stuff. And it's a couple of things going on that need our attention. So let me greet everybody who's in here. Y'all hit the like button. Y'all know that's how you help me. I set this one way in advance, and they still probably ain't sent out notifications. You know how they do. But if you in Discord, you got a notification. If you join text notifications, then you got a notification. And if you part of the inner circle, then you know you got a notification, okay? But y'all hit the like button and help push me out into the algorithm. Maybe some of our kin folks that didn't get one will see us and be like, oh, dang, our folks over on the porch. And they'll slide on through. So let me holler at everybody who's in the chat, and then let's get into this gossip business. Okay, Keisha Posey. Yes, being messy and using Cynthia. Yes, she is, girl. Hey, Vita from Denver. All right, she said from the Mile High. Trina Taylor. Hey, girl. So we back on the porch again like an old time barbecue. And you know this. There go my sis Renee. Girl, look, when I get off this live, if you still up, let me know where I can call you. Because I got to call you. Hey, Fifi ASP, how you doing? Miss Sparkle is here, y'all. Our resident Mary Kay lady. You better get yours because I'm always getting mine. All right. Auntie Eva is here. We glad to see you. Ashley, there's my bookie. How you doing? Good to see you. Debbie Garcia is here, so that means it's legal. We got one of our devs. That means we can talk about housewives. It's on and cracking. Iris, how you doing, girl? It's good to see you. Lala is on the porch. Nacho Twins, mama. Good to see you. Glad you made it. Who else we got? Let me slide on down to Miss Nene. Hey, girl. How you? All right. We glad to have you. We glad you're here. Hold on. Oh, let me make sure. Okay. All right. Let me carry the one. All right. Who else we got up in here? Cha-cha-cha. Angela Davis. Hey, girl. How you doing? Y'all hit the like button. Keep running me up. Thumbs, thumbs, thumbs. And listen, feel free to interact with that little bubble on the right-hand bottom side of your screen. Okay. And send up your reactions. Angela Davis is here. Cool gamer. Always cool. Always in the house. All right. Queen of Hearts KS. How are you? Good to see you, True Wisdom 13. Hey, girl. How is Mexico today? Vanessa Comagate is in the house. How you doing? God's anointed daughter. Good to see you. The beautiful and gorgeous Nisi Rose is here. Okay. The Ghanaian Barbie. We got Tandra for real. What's happening, girl? How you doing? Good to see you. Shani. Hey. How are you? Hey, Nina Ross. Good to see you. Good to see you. Y'all come in and get comfortable. We have so much to get through tonight. There goes my baby. You still in the hospital? All right. Please, y'all hit the like button. Continue to pray for my sweetheart. We love you. We love you. We love you. We do. And we pray that you out that hospital soon, for real. Jay Della Ray. Hey, gorgeous. How are you? Good to see you. We got Millie Rock. Hey, girl, where you been? You must have changed your schedule. We ain't been able to see you in a little while. Where you been? Just Cass. Hey, darling. Says, hey, y'all. She says she originally from Montgomery. Class of 75 Q dogs that helped the dock worker fight. They were having a reunion. You know what? Shout out to those distinguished gentlemen of Omega Sci-Fi. All right. What a blessing they are to the community. And as always, they've made us proud. Okay. DS, are you gonna behave tonight? Or are you gonna be in the corner most of the night like you always do? That's what I want to know. Judy Acquaye, hey sis, how you doing? All right, Black Pixie, how are you? Good to see you. Tracy Lashley, hey sis, you did get your notification. I feel better about that. Hey, sweet beloved, how you doing? Cheryl, you made it. All right. Let me make sure I'm not missing nobody. Y'all know how I am. I don't care how much time it takes. I'm talking to folks. I'm going to say, hey, there's my dog, Bianca Edwards, y'all. She say turn the porch light on. You got to hit the like button. Make sure everybody know we up in here. All right, Drea Loving Life. How are you? Another one of our beautiful sisters from the UK. There's my sis, Dora. Hey, sister, how are you? Nona Perkins. Hey, sister. Dana Brickus. Oh, shoot, all the girls in here tonight. I know that's right. We finna gossip. Listen. This gossip session, we might have to take it from the porch to the kitchen table. There's Auntie Baby, Couture Bay. She was live today. All right. She says she like number 58. Y'all need to be like number 59, 60, 61, 62, and on up. Hit the button. Help me out. That's how y'all help me, and I appreciate it, okay? I'm going to need that. Catherine says she got both notifications tonight. That's what's up. You just finished your workout. I know that's right. You better stay fine, girl. Don't let it fall. Don't let it drop. Don't let it drop. If it ever drop, it's hell to pick it back up. So you just keep on doing your thing and enjoy yourself, okay? I did. I was working, but I had you on the TV screen. I had jumped on the phone real quick just so I could message, but I had you on the TV screen and you was keeping me company while I was in here working. Mm-hmm. That's right. Shannon talking about don't stop DS and his shenanigans. That's her shenanigans. We live for it. Listen. DT goes from the hospital bed is coming to help the corner out. We know you're going to be in the corner. That's where you like to be. But you know what? I would rather have you here than anywhere else in the world. So you just come on and cut the food, and we're going to let you run the corner. Hey, SF. How you doing? Y'all run them likes up. Run them up. Virgin Love. Hello, lovely. How are you? How are you? My DT says the corner is now open. Okay, where you will see DS, Lala, Chanel, and me all at it again. That's right. Those are the three people who just can't stay out that corner. Okay, so if you go to the corner, you will most likely run into them there. So look, y'all come on in. How's everybody doing? I hope everybody had a great Monday. I have been very productive because I have to get a lot of things done. We're getting ready for our August meeting for our ladies who are in charge of committees around here. And we will be meeting up in Houston, and it's going down. Now, I'm not looking forward to the heat or the mosquitoes, but I ain't no punk. So, I'm a roll up on them. That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to roll right on up on them. So I'm trying to get rid of a few things that I need to take care of so I can go and do what I need to do there. All right. So look, I'm glad to see everybody here. It means so much. It means so much to see everybody here. I hope y'all truly had a great Monday. And hold on, y'all, I bought a new phone charger. And it is hot. Tell me how a phone charger can be brand new and not right. I don't understand it. Now, y'all know I'm not Miss Technology. I don't pretend to be, nor do I care to be. But some of this stuff I don't quite understand. It kept telling me to check my charger connection, and my charger was in appropriately as far as I could tell. All I did was unplug it and replug it back, and now it's working fine. And I'm trying to understand, if I just got the charger, how is it already giving me trouble? Where's that girl with that song? Diamond the Original. Charger, charger, charger. Ooh. Okay, I need my charger. Because that's how I feel right now. I need to hear that song because she's on point with it. But look, if y'all ain't seen it, y'all better go to Instagram and check her out, okay? Her and her mama Chandelier keeping it real. They keep my spirits up, okay? It is what it is. So while we talking about things that keep your spirit up, without further ado, can we talk about this situation that went on over in Montgomery? Can we talk about it? Can we talk about it? So look, I want to show part of it, but I don't want to end up losing my mind. I don't know. I might lose monetization. I might not. I don't think we could see, well, some of that we are going. Well, hell, let's just go. Let's just look. Like, what's the worst that can happen? If I do, I just do. Okay. I trust y'all. Y'all got my back. Okay. Some of y'all do, some of y'all might not. But I want to just bring this up because this whole situation with that brawl in Montgomery, y'all, this was a moment. This was a moment, and a lot has happened since then. There's been some arrests. The chairman, some of y'all, those of you who watched it, y'all saw the chairman, and I do mean the chairman, the man with the chair. They arrested him as a GoFundMe for his legal situation. Somebody made up a viral anthem. I don't want to play it because I don't have time for any copyright from these people who go and make remixes. But dude got a whole rap about the Montgomery Brawl. There's a whole there's a whole thing going on. There's a whole thing going on with this. So I just feel like it'll be hard to really talk about what happened without, some visual aids. Now, I could be wrong, but that's how I feel. So we just going to get into it. Lord, they done tried to change the national anthem into something about this fight. Y'all, this is a lot. This is a lot. So we got to talk about, I want to show how it started because I never got a chance to see the video until today of how everything started. Okay. I didn't get to see the video on how everything started. You heard a few of them anthems. Renee say show it. But see, Renee, y'all say show it, but them people mess around and take my monetization. Ain't nobody finna back me up. I'm just going to be sitting up here. If you done blow the hour for nothing. Won't even get my little commercial pennies and quarters. You say bop, bop, bop with the chair. Y'all a trip. Y'all a trip. Couture Bay, we got to show how this mess started. We got to show how it started because I didn't see it until today. I didn't see that till today. So I'm like, let's just do it. Say the head chair charge. What's his name? I'm gonna get his name in a minute if they show it. Because all I got was well, actually, no, I can get it. I can get it right now. Because DJ E-Class, Lord, Deborah Garcia. Oh my God, y'all are buck wild. Let me just say this. This is why I love my sisters, because y'all be with all the foolishness, all of it, and I appreciate it Oh my gosh. Fifi ASP and Deborah Garcia, thank y'all so much for the cash apps. They say show the fight, and that's exactly what we gonna do. Y'all, hold on one second. Let me cue it up. Hold on, hold on. Okay, y'all. I'm trying to find his name right now. Tracy Lashley, thank you for the cash app. Cheryl Thomas, thank you for the. Y'all say go ahead and show the video. My sister say show it, and that's what I'm gonna do. Lala Chanel, thank you for the cash app. Y'all say show it. I mean, if y'all backing me up, then I'm going in with it. Straight up. Y'all say go, then I guess we all going together. I'm getting the name right now so we can know exactly who the chairman is. The chairman is off the chain. Let me just tell y'all that the chairman is off the chain. Now, DJ E Class is the one that had posted the GoFundMe information. So let me pull this up. Okay. Alicia McKnight put it together. So I guess that's the daughter. I'm trying to highlight. I may have to go and actually pull up the GoFundMe to get the actual name. Oh, dang. Why do people have so many, like, they'll post their stories, but it be so many little pieces to the story. You got to hit everything to find the one. There you go. Okay. Let me hit the link and go into the GoFundMe, and I can tell y'all what this man's name is. If I can pull it up. Wait, I just have to enlarge it, I guess. So this is what's written on the GoFundMe. Yeah, I saw the one with Sam Cooke. I did. The change gonna come. Change gonna come for sure. DT, what you say, Lord? I'm trying to keep up with y'all and read this information. Hold on. DT said, all I know is I was wheezing and laughed at the sliced bread people getting beaten. Renee say August 5th is a new holiday. I agree. August 5th is for sure a new holiday, and we're going to have to come up with a name for that holiday before we get up out of here. Okay, Lady in Pink. Yes, girl, welcome. Yep, August 5th is definitely a holiday. For sure, for sure. I mean, I don't know. Listen, I'm going to show it. I'm definitely showing it. Y'all say show it. We going in. We going in. Not your twins mama say play the video. Sis, I'm going to play the video. So let me read y'all what's on the GoFundMe for the chairman. Hey, Gaby. Hey, Hee Lel. All right. The fam say show it. And there it is. All right. And then we're going to start with how this all went down. Hey, Hood Star. How you doing? Hey, Cynthia Gross. Child, all my kin folks in here tonight. Man, look. I'm trying to make sure I ain't miss nobody so I can read this thing in peace, because I'm not going to have no peace unless, if I think I done skipped somebody. Okay. Hey, Morgan's Musings. So look, the GoFundMe says, Brawl at the riverfront. I see a lot of photos and memes this morning about a brawl in Montgomery. Montgomery police say the fight started because a pontoon boat was blocking the area where a riverboat was trying to park near Riverfront Park. Witnesses on social media saw a group of men attack one of the dock workers, and that's when things escalated. happened Saturday evening, involved a large group of people. Several people were taken into custody Saturday. Montgomery PD says charges are pending. So I see a picture of the guy. I don't see a name yet. Angela McKnight is organizing. Right now, they done raised $7,775 with 300 donations. She said this is for her daddy. What's your daddy name, girl? She said, hey, my daddy was among the few people arrested in the riverboat fight. You see my dad, although you see my dad with a chair and proceeding to hit two people, he hit him. He hit him hard. He is very sorry for his actions and was caught in the moment. He has since been arrested and his bond is $25,000. $25,000. The bail better be $25,000. It better be $2,500 to get him out. There's no way in hell that man should be under no $250,000 bail, so they'll need 25 racks to get him out. That's too much. Anyone who can help my daddy, is a good man who loves his family, and we love him. Due to many threats, I'm unable to disclose his name. Okay, that's why. I don't want no harm to come to our family as we go through this awful time. Blah, blah, smackety. Okay, so she can't say his name because people threatening. My thing is, what the hell y'all making threats for? At the end of the day, y'all wanted to run around and play bad and jump somebody. So when you get that chair action from the chairman, it shouldn't be no problem, in my opinion. Like, what would the problem be? Because y'all wanted all this action. And so you got it. Jay Della Ray said it happened on her birthday. I'm mad. Wait a minute. So we wasn't here Saturday, and it was your birthday, and you never sent me your cash app. What is your cash app, Jay Della Ray? Wait a minute. I'm going to have to see if I can find you. Do I have your cash app? Oh, I'm so mad. Oh, why would she do this to me? What is it? I don't know how to find it. Jay Della Ray, I need you to send me your cash app. I'm not even joking. Because we didn't get to celebrate your birthday. And that's the problem. Hey, Jinx. And you know what? It makes sense. Yeah, email it to me. I asked you for it before, and you snuck past me. Don't sneak past me. We celebrate birthdays around here. So look, let's go ahead and do what we got to do. Okay, I done seen a few of y'all talking about this find out day. My sis on the phone says find out day. Apparently it could have been find out day. So let's go ahead and play the video. Says we got to show how the mess started. If we don't show how it started, I feel like we ain't doing the right thing. So we're going to go ahead and show how it started, and then we're going to show how it ended up. Okay, we're going to show how it ended up. But y'all be thinking about names for this wonderful new holiday. I feel like we should get Black History Month. Me personally, I've been saying for the longest time that I would like to separate from Africans Americans and just have the Negroes Day and Negroes Month. And I feel like let them Africans Americans have February Negroes. I feel like we need something in August because that's when you can barbecue, and we do make the best barbecue. Okay. So let's go ahead and share this screen and, talk amongst yourselves and try to figure out what month is best for us regular Negroes. Okay. Because I feel as though we need a different month. I think so. We could let Oprah and them have February. So let's take a look at how this started, y'all. Y'all can see.
The white shirt is crew from our little dinner cruise boat who got off our ship to go over there to move that black pontoon boat on his own because those guys who parked there were told not to leave it there, and they left it there. So he's just pushing it off. That's funny. Took matters into his own hands. I love it. I hope the police give him a big old ticket. Ooh, confrontation with the owner of the boat. Those guys are all
Now, I just got to pause it for a second. Now, y'all see how long this man was going back and forth, explaining, pointing. He's doing everything possible to get these people to simply move their boats. Like, that is all. He's just trying to get them to move their boat out the way. The pontoon boat was in the way. It does not, like, you just move. It don't even make sense at this point. Why are you still there? Just move the boat. And a shout out to the camera person here, because they did some stellar work. They got zoom in as much as possible. They didn't do a lot of shaking. They talked a little bit, but they didn't talk over too much. But let's keep watching, because this is how everything started. Hey.
I ain't gonna do nothing but drown, and I'm gonna come in here. I'm gonna say one more substitute. No, we do for y'all, baby. It's over. Y'all gonna be part of that anyway.
Look at the head. Look at the head. Now, y'all notice how all these clear people come running to attack this one black man. And if y'all notice, even the women were coming to like lay hands on him. Just keep watching.
That guy in the white shirt.
Okay, so that's how everything started, y'all. This is how it started. Baller Alert got the footage, because that's where I'm at. You know, they had the footage. You know, everybody has the footage at this point. This footage is legendary. My sis on the phone says she ain't seen nothing like this in all her days. And to be honest, I seen some stuff like this in person, but I didn't ever expect to see nothing like this on the internet. Wait, I'm moving too fast. Hold on. Because I was going to go ahead. Let's go ahead and show what we could show. So this part we saw, and it continues from here.
What's up?
Now this is after the young man swam across the water. Hold on. Now after they attacked him, I wanted y'all to see this. The young man came running from the. Look at this young man swimming across the water.
They wrong for that now. That boy swimming his ass over there.
Now y'all see this. Look at him. He swam. This young man right here. Now this is what you call good cardio. He had the energy and the scrumph, and I mean scrumph with a K and an F at the end. He had the energy and the scrumph to swim all the way across there, hop out the water, and commence to helping out. See, this is a Black History moment. I want y'all to watch this, okay?
That boy finna help that boy. Get up there, young boy. Get up there, young buck. Get up there, young buck.
So now let's go to the next one.
Woo! Woo! Woo!
Now this right here, I want y'all to examine this scene, all right? As this scene began, because I did turn to it first and then we turned to see the young man swim up. I want y'all to notice something. There's something that is very, very significant that happened in that scene. Yes, Virgin Love, that was Aquaman. Ashley said he's a triathlete. Absolutely. I did not know Whoop and Tail was in the triathlon, but I'm gonna go there with you. Hey, Smart Cookie. So look, those gentlemen, okay, because they were definitely scholars and gentlemen, they came skipping up. Now, this is a PSA for everybody involved, for everyone who is watching, okay? DT, thank you so much for the super chat. Say, lift every chair and swing till earth and heaven ring with the sounds of clear woman who screamed at her head being hit by the chair. DT, thank you for the super chat. And this is why you in charge of the corner. But the gentleman that you saw come skipping up, this is a PSA and y'all need to be aware. When you see Black men come skipping up, if your hands are not up to date, I want you to understand that you need to be running. If your hands are not up to date and there are Black men who are moving towards you at a brisk pace while skipping, if your hands are not up to date, you need to be running in the opposite direction. All right? Okay, now I had a brother skip up on me one time and his hands wasn't really where they should have been, and mine had just been inspected. So it worked out. But I'm saying, if you know your hands ain't up to date and there are Black gentlemen moving briskly in your direction while skipping, okay, and this is clearly a straight heterosexual Black man and he is skipping towards you, okay, he been waiting to whoop somebody. That's what that skip means. That's not just, oh, you done pissed me off, I'm about to beat you. When you see that skip means I've been waiting to put this behind whooping on somebody. Don't you be the person that they was waiting to put it on. When you see the skip, if you can't fight, you got to dip. Okay, that's just a PSA. This is from my heart to yours because I want y'all to survive. Okay, out here, this world is dangerous. All right, so back to it.
Woo! They scared. Look at them. They scared. Woo! Beat their ass. Woo!
Y'all check out the cheerleaders. Beat their ass. That's the cheer team. That is the cheer team. Those ladies are usually present at every occasion where Black men come skipping toward someone at a brisk pace. Also, notice that the clear folks in question seem not to be as eager to engage in fisticuffs. They're not so eager to engage in the current melee or brouhaha. So let's continue to watch.
Oh my God! Woo! That what you get? That what you get? That what you get? Oh! Time!
Notice the clear woman on the floor. The play button is over the front of her, but keep y'all eyes on her. When the play button move, keep your eyes on her, because she's gonna get toe up and somebody gonna come help her and they gonna get toe up too. So y'all just watch.
Stop. She whipping her ass. She finna put her in the water.
Notice that one over there just got thrown in the water.
In the water. Say his ass up. Cause y'all were wrong. Do some. Boop. 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 Shit. What's up?
Look at the skip. Look at that skip. Okay, so then let's go, because this is where we get to see the chairman. Okay, the chairman.
Woo! He ran, he jumped in the water. Yeah. Get in that ass. Oh, look at the Brawl. The Brawl jumping that ass. Because y'all were wrong for jumping on that black man like that, baby.
Is it me, or is she taking us out with them with her sound effects while she narrates? She has got to be the most delightful narrator that I have experienced in a very long time. Shout out to her, whoever she is. She say boop boop at boop at. They beating her. I mean, she's really doing her. She's doing her thing. She's doing her thing, and I appreciate her. You know, for her. I appreciate her for her cinematography and her journalistic prowess. Okay, the way she did it. Yes, Lady in Pink. I loved listening to her. Yes, it was very it was masterful. She say boop boop ah boop boop ah. I never heard it put like that. But you know, shout out to her because she's amazing. And you know, this is one of them beat downs you could watch repeatedly. I absolutely adore the narrator / commentator. I love her. I don't even know her, and I want to meet this lady. I want to meet her. Say, why this girl sound like Boosie? Now, you know you wrong. That lady don't sound nothing like Boosie. Boosie sound real Baton Rouge, and that lady sound real Alabama. Couture Bay say, this what we do in the South, baby. It sure is. It sure is. We likes the whoop tail in the bottom. Yes, we do. Mm-hmm. Hey, Tony Booth. Yeah, she say, boop, boop, ah. Boop, boop, ah. Talking about, oh, they done throw her in the water. I say, I know that's right. Yeah, doop, doop, ah. Y'all can say she in tears. I'm trying to get some of your comments. Y'all comments is killing me. Hood Star say, Mr. Chairman was in fear of his life. He had to defend. Yes, he did. Yes, he did. Now, did y'all notice that the old lady that they came and, you know, the chairman had popped the boot, you know, the bam, wham, the wham, bam, you know. Matter of fact, let me go back because I want y'all to see her. Okay. Wait a minute. Lanez in here. Hey, girl. Say, I don't condone violence, but I was so proud of my black brothers and sisters coming together as one to defend ours. We will not go back to yesterday, Mr. White Man. It's called a can of it. A can. Okay. I mean, you know, it should come in a bottle too, shouldn't it? With a pop top. Sometimes you got to pop the top. But, you know, let me see. Hold on. Let me make sure I got this right. Because I really wanted y'all to see the lady. Because there was a lady that caught some of the chair action. Okay, wait a minute. I may have to show it again. Let me pull it back up. Hold on, because I want to make sure y'all can see her. Because she amused me. She amused me. I don't think it was in this one. I may have to pull up another video to get y'all the chairman footage. Because I want y'all to see the chairman. Because that's his name with me from here on out. For the rest of his life, I don't even know him. But if I ever meet him, I'm going to say hello, chairman. Definitely going to say hello, chairman. Because the chairman, to me, the chairman absolutely took the cake. He did. You know, he committed. He committed. Definitely committed. So, all right. So the neighborhood talk has a better shot of the chairman. And I want y'all to get an opportunity to see the chairman. Yeah, definitely. This is the one where we can see a better shot of the chairman. Since y'all said go ahead and show it, we're gonna show it from different angles. Um, get more footage in different locations. Let me go ahead and share the screen so we can all see this. All right. Let's make sure everybody can see before I turn the sound up. All right. So let's go. All right.
Oh my God! Oh my God!
He's going to jail. They better get him a felony.
Oh my God!
But now the lady that took the chair to the head before the police got to this brother, we're gonna have to watch it with the sound off too. Look, the poor little white lady got shoved down by the police. Why was you walking over there? Now look at this part of the footage. This older gentleman was talking and the young man was in his face. So the old clear dude just tried to sucker punch him, and it didn't work out very well. He ended with some hands around his throat. Now look at this clear woman with the red dress. She the one who eventually got the chair. Them sisters ran up and started hood swinging on her. And look at her. She on the ground kicking like a cockroach that just got sprayed while them sisters is swinging. She down there. Look at her. Ooh, all her booty meat out. She kicking and everything. And then Grandpa came through with the chair, Lord. Bam a lamb. I mean, he went straight Ric Flair. Bam! On the back of her head. Look at her. Jesus. And the police had to get him. He was beside himself. He went to getting into it. Oh, man. Listen, this is a behind whipping. These people ain't gonna remember, ain't gonna never forget. Not ain't gonna remember. They ain't gonna never forget it. Now, please tell me what this clear woman thought she was doing. And the way the police just casually shoved her down. The way they casually shoved her down, I was not ready. I'm sorry, y'all. This is too much. I need y'all to see this skip again. Look at the skips. Look at them skips. Oh, the skipping. Yes. Whoo, y'all. Oh, what a night. Oh, what a night. Honey, apparently August 5th is a holiday. We got to the end of this live to figure out what the hell to call that day. I don't know. Y'all say it might be Find Out Day. You know, it could be Slap a Hoe Day. I don't know what day it is, but clearly August 5th is a holiday. I feel like it's got something to do with y'all Leos because y'all like to fight. I gave birth to one of them. I know how y'all is. Y'all Leos like to fight. Now, I don't know what else to call it, but that lady down there with her booty meat out kicking, whoo! He yelled said that woman on the floor just squealing and kicking like a ham in a red dress. Baby, that just sedated her. But the fact that she was down there with her booty meat out just kicking like a cockroach after you was up there trying to get licks in, ma'am. Oh, man. Tracy, what you say? You love I love your narration, if that's the word. Yes, narration is the word, and I appreciate you. Listen, I ain't got nothing on sister that was recording. Nothing. Baby, them sisters came in there swinging them hammers. I say, ooh, child. Oh, yeah. The nature boy, Ric Flair. Woo! I mean, he just bam turned her head like she was Jimmy Superfly Snooker. I don't know. Man, look. I mentioned Robert Dixon, the nature boy. Mm-hmm. Yep. Just going on. Yeah, Leo season, y'all like to fight, and I don't take it back. I'm not finna play like Jamie Foxx and Neo. I ain't apologizing for a goddamn thing. Y'all Leos like to fight. Y'all be whooping people, jumping on people, beating on folks and stuff, and think we don't know. We know, and I'm gonna talk about it. I'm gonna talk about it. Yeah, y'all like to beat on people. It ain't no coincidence that this happened in Leo season. It's not. Mm-mm. It ain't no. It ain't no coincidence at all. No. Cheryl says skipping and holding on to their shorts. Yeah, you see them jokers come running up on you skipping, and you gonna stand there. Y'all silly as hell. They should have turned that boat on and put the throttle down. Ain't no way in hell. They should have got everything they could get out that Evan Rude outboard motor. Ain't no way in hell. If I knew I couldn't fight, I'd have stayed there when I seen them Negroes come skipping up there holding their pants. Lord, Bianca says F around and find out there. Oh man. Jay Delaray say, hey, what can we say? Y'all can't say nothing because y'all always whooping on people. That's why. Drea say, I'm in the gym screaming, this commentary is taking me out. My bad. I'm going to behave in a little bit. Yeah, fade in the water. Is that the song? Listen, it's got it. Lord, Auntie Eva say Chairman Day. Sin City from Nola say Fafo Day. You know what? There was actually a arts festival that was named Fafo. That's actually funny to me. It was very epic. Lala talking about put it on the floor. They did put that lady on the floor, and she laid down there kicking. And the other white woman, they put her on the floor, and then they put the old white men on the floor. Hell, is it put it on the floor day? Because everybody, all of them got put on the floor. One of them got put in the water. Now, Ashley say the girl started effing her up. I would have got my lick in too. This was a lot. Yes, I saw the reenactment, the people by the swimming pool. Black people, y'all play too much. Y'all don't take nothing serious. Everything turned into a joke. Everything turns to a joke. Trina say, no, Trump was here Friday and boosted their heads, and they ended up getting their head bust. Child, they was in the ER because I know they had some headaches. They wasn't just getting hit in the head. They was getting hit in their behind, their ribs, their liver, their kidneys. They got foot to tail, foot to the back, foot to gut. That it was some behind whipping went on that dock. Angela Davis said that liquid courage got all their butts tore up. Man, they whooped them Negroes so bad. Them Negroes whooped them people so bad. Listen, I couldn't have been there. There's no way in hell I could have been there. Because I'm ignorant. Listen, I'd have been cracking jokes. I'd have been making up songs and everything while they was beating on people. So it's good I was not there because I'm extremely ignorant, as y'all know. I don't need to be in them type of situations because, listen, I would have been one of the cheerleaders. Okay, my knee bad because somebody messed around and hit my bad knee. Oh, baby. It wouldn't even been cute what went on out there. I messed around and stepped on my toe that got this gout in it. All right. Bianca said, did y'all see that man face that got tore up in the fight? You sent that to me. My sis say that was an old-fashioned beatdown. Yes, it was. Ashley say, Auntie, leave our Leos alone. They only fight for what's right. They fight because the sun come up. I gave birth to one of them jokers. I know y'all will fight. You ain't fooling me. You tell somebody else that. That's right, y'all. Hit the like button while we in here. Hold on. Say the clear lady trying to be with the police looked like Kyle Richards with the boils on her face. She tried to be with the police. The police shoved that woman down. They shoved her down. LEL said, I'm glad they didn't know. They need to receive that. Yeah, it's Leo season. It bring the fight out of everybody. That's all I can say. Nisa, what you say? Today was a good day. Yep. Lord, my sister say one of them jokers had on Nike slides. That's a bad sign. That Negro out there skipping in Nike slides. Listen, that if manslaughter could have took place on that dock. Fight no Negro and no Nike slides to skipping. Oh, hell no. Only thing missing was the black and mild with the wood tip. Hood Star said they found a family on. Oh, let me tell you about them. So this is what I found out. They say the people that jumped the dock worker, because the man was just working and they jumped him. They say these people own a mini mart, Vassar's mini mart over in Selma, Alabama. Okay, so they got a business. I wonder, y'all, is the people going over to them people Yelp page and leaving them review? Who's like, what is going on at the Vassar's mini mart? Because something tells me that they're not going to be able to conduct business like they used to. And they done did all this here and got beat up at the dock. A lady in pink say, F protesting, we fighting from now. So you trying to tell us you a Leo? Is that what you're saying? Lala say, everybody get your roll on. I'm through. Oh my goodness. I'm just telling y'all what had happened. DS say, whoop that trick day. Morgan Musin say, get it on the flow day. Yes, child, they say fade in the water. Auntie Eva say recompense day. I'm through. Now this one I like. Sweet Home Bama Beatdown Day. I like that one. I don't know what it is, Virgin Love, but this one got a ring to it. Sweet Home Bama Beatdown Day. I like that one. I like that one. That fade in the water is that one too. That one too, because we had one person swim across the water, had Aquaman come across the water to get in on the beating. And then you had one girl, they throwed her in there like maybe they could smell her. Maybe they just was trying to help out. They say yesterday price of folding chairs is not today's price. Oh, I know everybody's buying folding chairs today. You know, I know Daddy got some folding chairs in storage somewhere. He might have left them over his sister's house. I'm gonna have to check with Daddy to see where all our folding chairs is. You know what I'm saying? I feel like y'all know I keep a good old pole or a good old blick, as y'all children say. But I feel like I need a folding chair at this point. That folding chair look like it do work. It does real work. Yeah, he jumped in. He jumped in the water trying to get out from up under a behind whipping. I done seen some people do that. I seen somebody jump out of a moving car trying to get out from up under one. I'm just saying. Cheryl said exactly. It was stated that it was a T-Rump rally that had just taken place. So taking place there, so you know them white people was pumped up and entitlement kicked in, but got kicked. There you go. One of them T-Rump got their hospital bill. T-Rump should have been out there to help them fight, because they needed help. Listen. Yeah, when I dip, you dip, we dip day. That's a good one. That's got a ring to it. Y'all keep working on it. Yeah, when people come skipping at you, you need to think about your actions. Everything that comes after that point, it need to be well thought out, because they came skipping at you. Yes, I did hear them start playing the music on the riverboat. And I also heard them fools holler, move, B, get out the way. No, somebody did a video with Harriet Tubman and Rosa Parks coming down from heaven to jump up. See, this is what I'm talking about. Black people, we got to take something serious. I know it's funny. And I know I'm a fine person to talk about it, because I'm a joke about everything. But we got to take some stuff serious. This turned into 1,000 jokes, 1,000 memes. We got all these remix songs and everything. This is a lot. Yep, they keep showing that the black man invented the folding chair. Something tell me it was not invented for this. It wasn't invented for this. I don't know what's going on. I don't know. Lord. Yeah, they started playing the music right before. Morgan's music say T-Rump start fights but can't throw them baby hands. He ain't listen. Can we be real for a minute, or y'all want me to be fake? Because if I'm gonna be real, I gotta tell y'all like it is. Okay, like it is. T-Rump can say whatever the hell he want to. He ain't told them people to go down there in Montgomery and put their hands on now Negro. That man ain't told them people to do that. They got amped up. They got that man with that song talking about try that in a small town. It's a lot of stuff got these people, feeling they Wheaties right now. They feeling themselves. And they went running out there I don't blame the country music singer. I'm not blaming T-Rump. I'm blaming them. You knew. You just knew in your mind, I'm going to jump this man and ain't nothing going to happen. But once you made it to the boat, one brother came down to have your back, to have his back, got y'all up off of him. You seen Aquaman come across the water. And I feel like once they saw that boy come across the water, the man came down the ramp, another one was coming down the ramp, they dispersed because they cowards. That's why they jumped the man in the first place. Once they made it to the boat, why would y'all go run to the boat unless you gonna make a getaway on, like they used to do on Miami Vice, where you turn the boat on high and run off? They were supposed to run off. Why would you make it to the boat and sit there? Hey, C. Mays, why on earth would you make it to the boat and then sit there? And you see Negroes skipping towards you, holding their pants. And I heard reports of a pair of Nike slides, and you sat there and you waited and you got packed up, and then you still didn't just try to drive away. You gonna get off the boat? What part of the game is that? You did something stupid. You see these Negroes skipping towards you, skipping, God, and instead of you making sure your ankle was up, turn the nose of your boat out and hitting the throttle, you get off the boat so you can get packed up some more. You got packed up on the boat. That boy reached across there and hit him so hard it sounded like 4th of July firecrackers. Pop, just pop. I said, gee, did he hit him or shoot him? I didn't know what happened. I had to look and I said, no, he ain't bleeding. He hit him. Instead of this fool, I wouldn't have reached for nothing but the boat in front of me to try to aim the nose of my boat toward open water. Why would you get off that boat? If somebody hit you and it sounds like a semi-automatic weapon, and they came skipping towards you, and they was holding up pants badly, and one of them had on Nike slides, what in the name of God told you to get your ignorant behind off that boat? Everything said, you listen, they'd have had to drag me off that boat. I done went out in the water. I know at least 7 or 8 of y'all can't swim at all. I'm going in the water. I'm not coming up on that dock. And then the women, Lord, why was the women trying to fight? And them sisters was up there ready for them too. The one in that green shirt that kept getting slung on that dock. I know she broke her butt cheek. I don't even think she had much of a butt cheek, but it's clearly shattered. How many times she hit that dock? I mean, bam, bam-a-lam, bam. She over there, the lady tan on her head. The other woman coming, they toe on her head too. Even the women. Y'all done sat up there and got amped up by country music and T-Rump, and neither one of them people ain't finna help you. The little country music man that's talking about try that in a small town, he got security around him and he'll run at the drop of a hat. T-Rump ain't coming nowhere near y'all, let alone us. He ain't finna let y'all get too close. So why would you let them people amp you up to get stomped out like that? Now everybody know where your little store at. Versus Mini Mart in Selma, Alabama. Now everybody know about your little family business, and I want to know how long your family business gonna be in business. You know what I'm saying? That these people silly. And if y'all go to Bruce Instagram, it's a song on there that was so funny. It tickled me. It really did. So I don't know how this is gonna play out. They got the GoFundMe for the chairman, so that he can, get out of jail for hitting them with the chair, with the people's chair. Bam. Bam-a-lam. He up to $7,000. His daughter said they need a bunch of money to get him out, because he did hit that cockroach lady real hard on the head. I mean, if he'd have just hit the man, it might have been one thing, but that lady was down there on the pavement, on the ground. He hit her like she reminded him of somebody. Like, listen, maybe he was hearing Usher in his head. You remind me of a girl that I once knew, because he hit her like she reminded him of somebody. Okay, and the hat that man threw, if somebody could get that hat and sell it on eBay, I know it's going to go for a lot of money, because the way he shot that hat up in the air, like, well, I guess it's up. And he went to swinging, and they went to swinging, and child, look, this was something else. This was something else. So that's what I heard. Now, we mentioned Trump, so I got to throw this out there. and this is just a piece of news. Don't get mad at me. I'm just a messenger. Y'all, the Department of Justice done got caught doing something real slimy. You got to play fair, because if you don't, then the people who in the wrong, they can get away, right? So the judge, and I do mean the judge done caught the Department of Justice with some improprieties. They said that the case by him with the documents at Mar-a-Lago, they got the indictment inappropriately. Instead of them getting the jury members for the indictment from the area like they were supposed to, they actually brought in people from DC to be on the jury. So now the judge is asking questions. It don't look good for that indictment. That's all I'm saying. And so once again, you have to play fair, or else people who are guilty can get away with God knows what. Just so you know. Now, y'all, why these people is attacking Jamie Foxx? Oh, shoot. Thank you for the super chat. David Garcia say, I have to give more because it was well worth it. They thought it was back in the day, but that butt whooping, baby, that butt whipping told them exactly what year was on the calendar. It told them exactly what year was on the calendar. Okay? Thank you for the super chat, sis. M. Renee say, that's the name, Vasa Mini Mart. He said that he didn't need our business. So if you ever in Alabama, keep him to his word. But see, this is the thing. He say that he don't need our business, but you better hope them Negroes don't bother your business. See, that's the problem with them. They get real cocky and spotty. He could quickly say he don't need our business. I'm sure at this point you don't want to see another black person. I mean, I would venture to say he probably got PTSD from that behind whipping, because the beat down that went on that dock. Oh my darling, oh my precious. If I was you, I'd be scared of black people for the rest of my life. Every time I seen a Negro, I start twitching. Ain't no way in the hell. So I'm not mad at you for not wanting no Negroes in your store. You shouldn't want a Negro on your street. You shouldn't want a Negro at your church. You shouldn't want to see a Negro at the hospital. Hell, if they wheeled y'all in there to stitch you up and if you seen more than one black nurse, y'all should have ran up out of there at the speed of light. Ain't no way you ain't got PTSD. That behind whipping was traumatic. That was a traumatic behind whipping. So I'm not mad at you, Mr. Clearman, sir. Okay? C. May say, I would hope Mr. Vassar has insurance on that raggedy store. I would hope so too. I would love to believe that Mr. Vassar has very good insurance on that store, because I can't imagine that he gonna be doing all right. You know, behind whippings like that work people into a frenzy. You ever been around as people get to fighting so good, everybody around you be ready to fight? You ever been somewhere and a fight break out, and then several fights break out in the crowd around the main fight? Because when fights be too hype, it just get everybody worked up. See, we don't even know how long. You know, people gonna be seeing him and wanting to whoop his tail or tear up his property. You know what I'm saying? This fight got everybody across the country in different countries worked up. This is a good one. DS say his business may end up being up in smoke, in the up in smoke tour. No, they shouldn't help him like that, because if Mr. Vassar got good insurance, y'all will be putting money in his pocket. Don't help him like that. Nacho Twins mama said, I was waiting for the helicopter man to show up. Girl, if that helicopter man had showed up, no, I think he retired after LeBrandy, because that one was one for the books. Hey, Deborah Harris, I'm glad you came on over, girl. Yes, this was an old-fashioned brouhaha right here. Yes, it was. He's full of crap because his store is in the black neighborhood, so he lying. Yeah, he lying. Through his teeth, he hoping the rest of them Klansmen gonna come down there and support his business. M. Renee say his business across the street from the Winn-Dixie, so there's no need to go to his store. You got that right. Ain't nothing like an old Winn-Dixie. Love me a Winn-Dixie. Lala say, now he gonna say, I see black people. I see black people. L say, as they should. They need to be scared, because all us know they face. I know if they was my patient, all they food would have been cold before it got to them. Child, they tray would have went to somebody else's room. Nike slides with white tube socks. Yep, beat down at 11. Beat down at 11. Them boys came skipping up like they've been waiting to put their foot to somebody's tail. Waiting. Them Nike slides scared me. You come skipping up in Nike slides with white tubes? Oh, hell no. Hell to the no. No, Dad. I'm picking up something. Hey, Tara here. I'm definitely picking up something. Linnell said, this make you think about the stories our parents told of how our family suffered. Well, I can't say that, honey. My family ain't suffered. My mama's daddy was buck wild, and my daddy people was in Florida. And baby, we all rebels. We ain't doing a whole bunch of suffering. No, baby. But I know what you're talking about. I do. But y'all, they bothering Jamie Foxx. They bothering him for no reason. The poor little man, like I said, he done been at death's door. He done been at death's door, narrowly escaped the clutches of the Grim Reaper. I mean, he almost had him. Oh, the devil thought he had me, but I got away. I mean, he barely got away. And next thing you know, they bothering with him simply because he put a post up talking about fake friends. Y'all, I couldn't make this up. And I don't even understand what was the point. And Jennifer Aniston with her stank tail. See, this is why you lost your man to Angelina Jolie. This is how you lost your man. This is one useless whore. She deserved everything that ever happened to her. A matter of fact, at this point, I'm glad that hoe took your man. Because I could see you slimy. And that's probably why your man left you. Okay? This chick just happened to catch him. Anybody could have got him. At all. So she, with her stank tail, this heifer done shaved her nose down so good she could barely breathe, and I know it. She come running talking about an anti-Semitism and, because she had liked his post. His post was about fake friends. It ain't had nothing to do. And I do mean nothing at all to do with no anti-Semitism. He basically said what all us say, what all our mamas told us, like, child, they killed Jesus, so you ain't special. Okay? That's literally all he was saying. He was like, they killed Jesus, so what I think they'll do for me. And he said hashtag fake friends or something along them lines. This trollop tries call herself, what's y'all term that y'all love so much? Call herself throwing him under the bus. So she makes her post talking about a screenshot talking about, this really makes me sick. I did not like this post on purpose or by accident. And more importantly, I want to be clear to my friends and anyone hurt by this showing up in their feeds. I do not support any form of anti-Semitism, and I truly don't tolerate hate of any kind, period. How is it hate? That man literally said hashtag fake friends. They gonna throw their shoulder out of socket reaching. Stop trying to attack black people for everything come out our mouths. And we do not have to censor our entire lives for your fragility and your comfort. Okay? But Jamie went and clarified it for him. I wouldn't have clarified nothing. Every time we mention Jesus ain't got nothing to do with you. If you feel some type of way because your kin people now, well, they wasn't even your kin people because y'all really not even Hebrew. Y'all from Poland. Now, I'm just going to let that be what that is. Okay, you Ashkenazis, like, quit playing. He said Jesus. He talking about Hebrew. They ain't said nothing about no Polish folks. Okay, but he clarified. He said to clarify, I was betrayed by a fake friend, and that's what I meant with they, not having anything more. He explained. I only have love in my heart for everybody. I love and support the Jewish community. My deepest apologies to anybody who was offended. I feel like he shouldn't even clarify it, because how about it was none of your business? The fact that he apologized to the Jewish community and everybody who was offended. How about mind your business? Saying he know his choice of words caused offense and he's sorry, it wasn't his intent. First of all, you didn't say nothing to them. You ain't call their name. How about they need to mind their business? And as far as Jennifer Aniston concerned, stay out of black people business. We don't need you talking about you don't support hate. He talking about a fake friend, you fake hoe. If you wasn't worried about black people business, you might have kept your man. I hope, matter of fact, where's Angelina Jolie? Because now she done lost Brad. Angelina, can you come take her new man? Come take her new man. Come take him. You say in this live, says, I will not. I will not. I need Angelina to come take her new man. Come take this one too. Matter of fact, I want Angelina to spin the block every time she thinks she got a man and come take him. Stay the hell out of our business. Stop worrying about black folks and worry about yourself. Open your nose back up. That's what you do. Sitting up there with that dog fur on top of your head looking like a whole cocker spaniel in the face. Girl, you got bigger fish to fry. I promise you do. I promise you do. Black people is not sitting up thinking about y'all all day. We don't care about y'all. Most times we just wants to be left the hell alone. Lel say they think we be thinking about them like that. Baby, that anti-Semitism is a clear on clear thing and we don't care nothing about it. And we don't. What that mean to me? So she's a white lady that like feta cheese. Like, what you telling me? She's still ugly. Yes, come take her new man. Every time she thinks she got a man, I'm going to need Angelina to spin the block. I need her to spin the block. Yeah, that's right. Cue up salt and pepper. I take your man. Okay. Where's Angelina? Come take her man right out the box and put him under your padlock. Go, come get him, girl. She got another one. Come get him. So look, that happened. And let me tell y'all what else had happened before we get into all this mess with the RHOA, because we got to talk about them too. So Tory Lanez, okay, the angry leprechaun, had a sentencing hearing, okay? And they said it was 76 letters of support for this angry leprechaun. I need to understand who the hell is supporting this leprechaun and why are they supporting this leprechaun? I'm so disturbed. I'm so confused. Cheryl said, I'm so sick of these people always assassinating our freedom of speech, but they can say whatever the heck they want without any remorse. Enough of the BS. Yeah, but you know them Hollywood Negroes, you know, they bend the knee and kiss behind all day long. That's what they do. Hey, Jen Jones. That is what they do. So look, 76 letters of support for this angry leprechaun. They say 2 of them came from the jailers. I guess they wanted to support him. One of them spoke up. His daddy spoke up, apologizing to the judge for his outburst after the guilty verdict. Your son is a criminal. Your son is a criminal. Your son is a criminal, Mr. Sunstar, Sunkiss, whoever the hell you are. So, but get this, y'all, they say one of his letters of support came from Igloo, Australia herself. I say, well, I be there. Y'all know she was all in his face and kissing up and stuff and I guess she was trying to work with him and making her business to go on social media to try to make Megan look bad, talking about she didn't want to do a collaboration with her. Girl, you ain't no artist. Culture vulturing is not artistry. Okay? It's not. So you and your spoiled milk looking tail stay where the hell you at. So now she up here writing letters of support for the angry leprechaun. Hell, when he get out, let him stay at your house. After he get through beating you and choking you and popping shots at you. Oh. Well, we gonna find out. We gonna find out, Renee. I feel you, but I ain't doing that. We gonna find out. But anyway, it is what it is. It is what it is. If it happened, it happened. If it happened, it happened. Hopefully it don't. But if it happened, it happened. But anyway, next up. So that happened. I wanted to make sure we talked about that. Neo. Y'all. Neo. He apparently was asked a question about the children transitioning and stuff, and he had an opinion that I guess didn't go along with the liberal agenda, and so they wanted him to, I guess, apologize. And so and I guess that was his version of an apology, but I don't think that was really no apology. I don't think that was really no apology. Not to me. I don't think so. Hood Star said that he paid him to write bogus letters. I don't know that. I don't know that, Hood Star, because you got to think about it. There were so many people who supported him harming that girl. There were so many people who supported him harming that black girl that anything is possible. And I do mean anything. Absolutely anything is possible. So you know what I'm saying? I don't put it past people to have supported him. I don't put it past them. I feel like they could well have legitimately wrote them letters. But I want to talk about Neo. Let me tell y'all about this. So, Virgin Love, what you say Neo meant what he said. That's why I believe it. I believe it. I calls her Igloo Australia, honey. Igloo Australia. But look, Neo gave something that it was supposed to be an apology. And then he said he wanted to say it. He didn't want to type it. He said he didn't want it to come from a publicist's computer. Yeah, he wanted y'all to hear it from the horse's mouth. Hold on. I want y'all to hear this for yourselves. Because Neo took no prisoners. None. Like he was real polite. He was real cool about it. But I don't think this went how they wanted it to go. If I'm being honest, I don't think this is what they was looking for. I don't. I could be wrong, but I don't think this is what they were after. But I'm gonna let y'all hear it. What's
going on, loved ones? This is Neo. All right, listen. I normally don't give too much of a damn about what y'all think about what I do, what y'all have to say about what I say, whatever. I normally don't care because, like I said, opinions ain't special. Everybody got one. However, this is something I feel very strongly on, and I need y'all to hear this from the horse's mouth, not the publicist's computer. So check this out. First and foremost, I do not apologize for having an opinion on this matter. I am a 43-year-old heterosexual man raising 5 boys and 2 girls, okay? That's my reality. Now, if my opinion offended somebody, yeah, sure, I apologize for you being offended because that wasn't my intention. My intention is never to offend anybody. However, I'm entitled to feel how I feel. I'm absolutely entitled to feel how I feel the same way you are entitled to feel how you feel. I ain't asked nobody to follow me. I ain't asked nobody to agree with me. I was asked a question, and I answered the damn question, okay? I have no beef with the LGBTQIA plus community whatsoever. What's going on, loved ones? I ain't got no beef with y'all. Do whatever the hell it is you want to do. Do what you want to do with your kids. However, somebody asked my opinion on this matter, and this is how I feel. I will never be okay with allowing a child to make a decision that detrimental to their life. I will never be okay with that. I definitely plan to educate myself a little bit more on this matter. However, I doubt that there's any book anywhere or any opinion that somebody's going to tell me that's going to make me okay with letting a child make a decision like that. That's just period, point blank, and that's how I feel. If I get canceled for this, then you know what? Maybe this is a world where they don't need a Neo no more, all right? And I got no problem with that. I'm a hustler, all right? I'll figure it out. I got kids to raise, and I'm going to do that regardless. So, with that being said, y'all have a good day. I love everybody. Live how you want to.
So y'all heard him. Neo say, look, I'm sorry your feelings got hurt, but this is what the hell I said. Now, to me, that ain't no apology, but I guess that's the best he could offer them. I guess he said, look, this is the best I can do for you. He said, if that ain't working, then maybe y'all don't need a Neo no more. Because this is just what that is, and it ain't changing. I think that's just where he coming from with it. And literally, this is all because when he was being interviewed on Vlad TV by Gloria Velez, first of all, these Negroes need to quit going to Vlad TV. Why y'all supporting this culture vulture? You shouldn't show up for him at all. Because who the hell made him the authority on Black culture? Sick of it. Okay, but whatever. Let me digress and come down off my soapbox. He said, all he said was, when did it become okay to let a 12-year-old make a life-changing decision for themselves? That is a fair question. That is a fair question. Why are we? Children can't buy cigarettes, alcohol. They can't go in the nasty stores. Thank you, Jesus. They can't vote. They can't sign up for the military. They can't sign contracts. But somehow it's supposed to be normal for a baby, a little kid, to decide to mutilate their body. If you grown, do what the hell you want to do. I don't understand what is this weird obsession with trying to like take away protections for minors, because those restrictions are there for the child's protection. So what is this weird push to take away protections for children? It's weird. It's freaking weird. Leave the children alone. They'll be grown soon enough. They're going to be out here paying bills, paying property tax, stressed out, paying taxes and all this stuff like everybody else soon enough. Once you're grown, make your decision. Do what you got to do. I feel like at the very least, the only argument should be, do you allow them that right at 18 or 21? But it should never be a question about a minor child who cannot do something as simple as sign their own field trip slip to do something that crazy. If you need your mama to sign a permission slip for a field trip, there's no way in hell you should not need parental consent, or that you should be allowed to do something that insane. If you get a tattoo, you can't even do that without parental consent. And in some states, you can't do it at all. But now magically, something that is that permanent, that's the one that should be allowed. If people can't tell that the big pharmaceutical companies are behind this, I don't know what to tell you. This is definitely big pharma, because they make big money on the medications that go along with that bull crap. Clearly, it's dangerous. Dangerous. Too Nice say, I see. Wait a minute. Okay. Child, I thought I seen somebody corner of my eye. Too Nice say, I see youth that make this decision will regret their actions as adults. You're not an adult, so they shouldn't be allowed to make adult decisions, especially life-changing decisions. Like I said, if they can't vote or buy a cigarette, they can't even get a tattoo without parental consent. Why on earth is that okay? Who is CA? Because it ain't just California, it's all of these Democrats. And Minnesota is really leading the charge. Minnesota is calling themselves a sanctuary state. So if your child run away from home and make it to Minnesota to get that done, you can't even retrieve your child. The police can't help you, a judge can't help you. So y'all better skill up on what's really going on and who's doing it. It's not just California. California is the liberal paradise, but California is not the only place. Any place that's Democrat run, your children are in danger, just so you know. And if a place is run by, Republicans, you might have to fight on the dock down by the river, just so you know. Okay? I just feel like, leave the babies alone, allow them to be babies. Wait till you're an adult, then do what you want to do. Like, to me, that just is not rocket science. You're not an adult. Wait till you're grown. Oh, we definitely living in the last days, sis. You know that. This is today in the land of revelations, okay? This is what's going on. And then I got one more real quick before we get into what's happening with these RHOA chicks, okay? Y'all hit that like button, okay? All right. So look, this is just one so y'all can be aware. Pray for the country of Niger, okay? Niger is in trouble because they are fighting back and they want to keep their resources for themselves. They have overthrown the puppet regime that have been put in place, and these people say they are not with it. They are not giving any more uranium to France or the U.S., and I stand beside them 150%. And so you have these private war contractors who have been stopped at the border of Mali and Niger. And Al Qaeda has stepped in to even try to help these people. Hey, Dana Cutler, and they have surrounded them, and they are not allowing them to advance into Niger. These people are fighting back, and they are not letting you come and put your people in charge. And you got America sending private contractors, okay? These private contractor soldiers that they can't control themselves, trying to send them into Niger to victimize these people. And Niger is one of the countries that France has been victimizing for the longest. Every one of the countries that has gotten away from the colonial rule of France has been forced to pay them 80% of their gross product, okay, of their money for the year that they make, okay? And it's not fair, and America enforces that crap, and they've been doing it in Haiti, Niger, and various other countries on the continent. This crap has got to stop. And America up there telling them, giving them a deadline to put their puppet back in power. You don't get to control what happens in Africa. You can't even control what's going on here. Y'all over here trying to control social media. The judges are saying no. You fought it. The judge still said no. Now they trying to legislate a way to control social media, since the judges said that the DOJ don't have permission to go in and control what's being said. You can't control what's happening here. You got a whole civil war right here in this country about to get loose any minute, but you want to carry your stink, pale, flea-bitten, lice-ridden carcasses into the continent. Every time something jump off, y'all got to jump up and run. We need to ask the question, why y'all there in the first place? When it got hot in Uganda, 16,000 of you roaches had to run. And now that this done got hot in Niger, Italy, France, and Americans done had to jump up and run up out of there. And you got black people still talking, I'm not going to Africa. It's real funny. Them clear people you idolize, they can't keep their funky behinds from over there. You better wake up, figure it out. And right now they going after Niger so hard. And I promise y'all, I'm going to get off my soapbox and we're going to get to RHOA because I know y'all just want to laugh, okay? I feel like Andre 3000 and hey, y'all don't want to hear me. You just want to laugh, okay? But they doing this because of that uranium, all right? They're doing it because of the uranium, because America gets 60% of their uranium from Russia, and they done pissed off Putin, and they know that ship done sailed, okay? This world globally uses 190 million pounds of uranium annually, and globally, they only mine 130 million pounds. So there's 60 million pounds that's having to come from people's strategic reserves. And it's about to get worse because I pray that Putin don't give them another ounce. And I pray that God will protect the country of Niger so they don't have to give up another ounce either. I hope they make a deal with Putin. Now I'm going to get off my soapbox, but just so you know, there's a little company called Traction Uranium, and you might want to go invest in it. You ain't got to listen to me, but don't say I didn't tell you. Just for the record. Now moving on to the RHOA mess, because like I said, y'all don't want to hear me, you just want to laugh. So let's move right along. So Kandi Burruss, y'all. Kandi Burruss is still trying to prove the point that Latoya did say that girl kissed her. And from all intents and purposes, from what we can hear, it sounds like Latoya did indeed say that. I just don't understand Kandi at this point because we know that she said it. We all know that that's what was said. We all know that you backed her up at the reunion. And we know that Drew is saying it didn't happen. And so there it is. So let me let y'all hear some audio a little bit. I'm not going to play the whole thing, but I want y'all to hear some of this audio.
There was a kiss that happened between you and Drew.
Yeah, that she denied.
She straight denied it.
We had a moment, okay, at the private bachelorette party that we thought wasn't being filmed at all, but I guess people are speaking on it.
Right.
You know, the kiss. You saw the kiss.
I did.
Okay.
I did.
And she's completely denying that she kissed me. It's like, why can't you kiss a girl? What's the problem with that?
I don't know. I was thinking maybe she just doesn't remember the kiss.
How not?
Because I was thinking, well, maybe she had too much to drink or something like that.
We all did.
Yeah.
But I remember that kiss, Drew.
You so funny.
So she went and pulled up the receipts of Toya saying it, admitting to it, doubling down. Yes, we actually did have a moment. We kissed, blase squaze. So Couture Bay say, why are they outing Drew? I don't know whether it's called outing her, but I feel like the conversation wasn't had to out her. I think it went this far because she started saying that Kandi lied on her, and Kandi took offense. She took exception to that. Why are you saying I'm lying on you? And then I'm gonna tell you what got Drew in this. Okay, not that I even care, because I feel like it's just not that serious. But I feel like what got Drew in the box that she's in right now, where all the receipts and stuff is coming out, is because instead of her just saying, oh well, say what you want to say, I don't remember it like that, she could have said anything. Child, I was drunk, I don't know what happened. But instead of her doing that, Drew continues to say Kandi lied on me, she's producing, she fantasizing about me. All those type comments is what keep putting her in the box. All Drew had to do was hush, because you know Kandi gonna drag it. Candi's gonna drag it. Couture Bay say, of all the lies to address Kandi. Right. But the thing is, I think the other things ain't lies, Couture Bay. That's the problem. The other things that Candi's being accused of, it ain't no lies. This one just happens to be a lie, and she ain't gonna let it go because she got proof that this is the truth. I guess she say, hell, the other stuff they saying, I can't say nothing about that, but this, I'm gonna say something because this is a lie. And I can't say that I blame her. I can't say that I blame her for feeling away, but I don't know if I would have pulled all the receipts. I don't know. That's a lot, but she sure pulled them. She pulled them all. And so you know, there's that. So anyway, so Kandi had Cynthia on her lie on it, I suppose is where they were, and they was kissing. I started to post that picture, but I said no, I don't think I can handle that. U.S. Army brat, congratulations for 24 months with your crown, girl. We love you here in the Rhoa family. So anyway, she was on there. They did that weird, corny, strange kiss situation. I don't know what they did that for, but they did. And so Cynthia Bailey took the opportunity to make the statement that basically that if Nene built the house, then Nene can go to another network and build another house. And so I'm sitting there like, Cynthia, you might want to be quiet, hon, because that same white man who's behind y'all kiss, Andy Cohen, he clearly said that's the house that she built. Okay, so it is what it is. And we all know that she's capable, not to mention the fact that the network that you're begging and pleading to be a part of, they have done everything possible to keep her off of another network, using her contract and everything possible to blackball, blacklist, however you want to call it, to keep her off of another network because they know she'll build another house. So it's real cute, cheekbones, to say, oh, she could just build another house when you know there's somebody stealing her building material every time she bat her eyelashes. But I just felt like, okay, Nene got y'all really bothered. This lady did one interview and she got everybody activated. Past, current, cameo appearance people, everybody is so bothered by this one interview. Couture Bay say, I get this. I get it, but this shows Kandi is a friend and no one is dangerous. She is. She's very vengeful, and y'all know she can hold a grudge. But I also feel as though Drew Sidora poked the bear and she provoked this situation. She definitely provoked this situation. She provoked it. She asked for this. Trina said Kandi is full of it. She was the one to say what happened in the dungeon, stay in the dungeon, and she took her fast and loose foot and told Don Juan about Portia. But that don't change the fact that Latoya said she kissed the girl. Everybody say they saw it. It came up in a regular conversation where Drew was lying. Even at that, once they left that party, to me, it was strange that Kandi had to call people to say, now, didn't this happen? Didn't this happen? But once they met up at the little nasty peach party and said what they said, I feel like it should have been over, especially after she saw how desperate Drew was to, to like make it go away. For her to say something as stupid as, well, maybe you was fantasizing about seeing us kissing. I feel like Kandi should have been like, girl, whatever. Miss Nisa said, I never could stand Cynthia the flip-flopper. I know a lot of y'all ain't never liked Cynthia. I tried to like her. Yeah, she said that Fifi talking about she could build another house then. We know she can. That we know. We know for a fact she can. Cynthia might want to fall back. You up here, you're the person doing Nene Leakes impersonations. Like, girl, get it together. Get it together. Trina say, Cynthia, y'all know her bread ain't fully baked at all. At all. It's a little runny in the center. Yeah, cheekbones. Oh, cheekbones. Yeah, Marlo filmed it. That's cool. But so did what you talking about? The argument. Marlo filmed it, and so did Yarn Yetta. They both filmed that the thing, that back and forth between Drew and Kandi. Jen Jones said exactly what her friend contract. Such a weirdo. Such a weirdo. Cheryl says, yeah, Drew should have kept her mouth shut. Even Ralph had a look when he and Marlo had that conversation on last night's episode. Right. And with Marlo on Watch What Happens Live, she said that Ralph apologized. And I said, wow. So, Drew, even your husband know you a liar. And they asked Marlo if she believed Ralph was in Vegas working like he said. She said she believed him. And with the Drew and Kandi thing, she said she 50-50. She really don't know. She did clown Drew because she was like, you know, so I guess one of the viewers asked a question as to why she mentioned about Drew's body. And she was just like, basically like, she doing the drop it with Drew and the body consultations and stuff. I would think she'd have her stuff together. And that makes sense. Like, why are you even trying to do anything with fitness and you ain't fit? The only person on that show that need to be doing anything with fitness is Sheree Whitfield, and she the one person that's not. So it is what it is. So Drew took to social media to play victim again. And she's like, I'm sitting here in disbelief that Marlo Hampton would attack me by body shaming and attacking my weight at this crucial time in my life. Girl, wasn't nothing going on with your life last year or the year before. You've been bad about it, but whatever. Being a parent, going through a public divorce, public humiliation, and just dealing with stressful emotional issues, clearly attacking me won't get you very far. If you feel this way about me at this size, I can only imagine what you think about women of all sizes who have weight challenges. Now she's trying to blow a dog whistle for other women who are overweight to attack Marlo. No, darling, you still shaped like a box. Overweight don't mean that we shaped like a box of Special K. Okay? Ain't nobody mad. Okay? Illnesses or eating disorders. Due to comments like yours, all I can say is shame on you, Marlo Hampton. Girl, go to hell and burn the ashes. You are shaped like a box. You've been nasty as hell to her. And if she talk about your shape, she talk about your shape. See, this is another case of Drew Sidora need to watch her mouth, because she's one of those people that don't understand. When you shoot your mouth off, you're not the only person with a mouth. Everybody can shoot back. She sat up there gonna tell Sheree, I heard this and I heard that. So now Sheree say every time she hears something about you in social media, she gonna run it back to you. You sit up there trying to pop stuff about Marlo. Oh, you went to jail 20 years ago, and Courtney gonna get your record expunged, and do you pay your taxes? And so now, SpongeBob, you gonna hear all about what's going on with you and your shape and how out of shape you are and everything else. And I still feel like Marlo going easy on her, because I wouldn't. Yeah, them tiny violins. Somebody need to play her one. Play her one. Yeah, talking about hit with body shaming and other women at different sizes. She ain't say nothing about no other women at different sizes. She talking about you. She talking about you, block built. That's who she talking about. That heifer looked like she was born in Legoland. Trina Taylor say, child, out of the water, SpongeBob walking. I'm done. Keisha posed to say, colorist Claudia still try to attack Nene this morning at the Breakfast Club today. She probably did. And it's so funny because Nene still ain't say nothing out the way about her. Girl, get over it. Claudia is so mad. She's so mad. Like, girl, if you don't sit your handsome self down somewhere, why are you so angry? All that testosterone. Oh, my Lord. Girl, arg. Cheryl said, oh, my goodness, Drew, stop it with the whining. Should have done what the others did. Medical makeover. Thank you. Instead of walking around, girl, that's my song. Not the tears of a clown. Not the tears of a clown. Oh, yes. Oh yes. So Drew is definitely trying to play the victim. I don't know how far it's gonna get her. While she talking about she won't get far talking about attacking her. She didn't attack you. She told the truth on you. She told the truth on you. You're gonna be all right. Mm-hmm. I just think this is getting funny. But yeah, so tell me what y'all think about what's going on. Why do y'all think Kandi is doing this? Why is Cynthia so bothered by what Nene said? Like, girl, you did what you did. She said what she said about you. She say she ain't even holding no grudge, but she just told the truth, and it just is what it is. But and why is Drew trying to be victim after we saw you try to attack this lady unsuccessfully for the last few episodes? That's all I got is why. Fifi said her stylist said, I'm working with what's given to me. I'm innocent. No, her stylist needs to be arrested because even with her shape, they could put her in better clothes. That spandex monstrosity she wore to Candy's party should have stayed on the rack somewhere until somebody else came to buy it. It should have never been on Drew. Never. Her stylist needs to be fired and burnt at the stake. Yes, Legoland. Debbie Garcia say Nene could build another house, but they'll not let her. She's not begging to be back on the show that she built. Right. They keep trying to block her everywhere, and I feel like her and Carlos was kind of teasing that they might be about to work on something. So let's see. That's all I'm gonna say. Let's see, because quite frankly, I am one of the people that supports Lanithia, and I can guarantee you, any show she's on, I'm gonna watch. Couture say Kandi knows her time is up and she feels it. You think that's why she's like really trying to defend herself with this Drew running around saying she lied on her? Because I don't get it. I feel like we know Drew lying. So I don't understand why Kandi is trying to prove this point. Girl, we know she lying. Ralph knows she lying. Her mama knows she lying. Everybody knows she lying. Trina Taylor say, why didn't she call Sheree out when she called her a busted can of biscuits? Right, because she knows Sheree make her look like dog food. Quite frankly, if you ask me, Marlo make her look like dog food. I wouldn't stand next to neither one of them if I was her. D Good say that sense guilt. Oh, you saying Cynthia feel guilty. That's why she's making all these comments. Well, we saw what she did at that reunion after she got caught on that hot mic. She came to the reunion thinking she was going to fight with Nene, and Lanithia paid her dust. She went to cussing, and Nene was like, oh, we cursing? Ooh, we cursing. I said, oh, yes, I'm liking this. This is my type of action right here. I'm loving it. You say Cynthia begging. I think so, too. I definitely feel like Cynthia's begging to be back on this show. I think she need a little checky check. You know what I mean? But whether she can stay or not is the question. That is the question. I'm sure Kandi and Kenya would like to stay and would like to have her come back. So that way they'll have more numbers. You know, but I feel like even if they want to try to attack folks, I don't think Cynthia's going to be a lot of help in the attack department either. I don't. Cheryl said, waiting to see the episodes with Drew filming the dirty scenes for Todd's movie. I want to know who's under the sheet with her. Ooh, I don't know if I want to know that. Say that cheap. Yes, that cheap spandex sheet looks a mess. That's right. Uncle Johnny did not make her dress, and neither did Auntie Nitra. I'm just saying. David Garcia said Cynthia wants Nene to talk about her because that's the only way she'll trend. Right. And Nene really didn't give her a lot of action. She just told the truth about what she did. That is all she did. I'm going to let the StreamYard hit. And that way y'all can let me know what you think. But I don't know. I'm a little concerned about this thing with Kandi. And she's so invested in this kiss situation that she kissing Cynthia and they looking like two aunties. Like, I don't know. The way they was holding their mouths and everything, it just looked weird. The jaws all sucked in and oh God, I don't know. And the fact that Cynthia was corny and cheesy enough to go along with that. I don't know whether that was like to throw in Drew's face, like, oh, you lying back kissing, but we gonna just kiss on camera. Maybe that'll make you feel better. Like we're big girls. We can kiss each other and we ain't gotta lie about it. I feel like I don't know. I just feel as though Drew played herself on so many occasions. And when it came to this, she could have easily said, I was drunk and I don't remember nothing like that. And just left it like that. Couture say that's the Cynthia they was referring to last week. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Mm-hmm. The trifling one. Carlos is not dumb. He knows Nene is where it's at. Girl, Bravo know that Nene is where it's at. That's why they don't want her to go to didn't want her to go anywhere else. That's why they kept trying to block her from being able to go anywhere, because they know wherever she goes, that's where we going. They're not stupid. They know wherever she goes, we are going. And they know that for the most part, we're going to go out of our way to make sure they don't get any ratings from us. But they know wherever Lanithia is, that it's going to be ratings there. Definitely going to be ratings. No, I mean, make no mistake about it. It's going to happen. And they know it. Uh-oh, there's my niece. I look away from the screen for 1 second. Hey.
Hello, good evening.
Good evening.
Oh my goodness. Everything about Kandi is so tired, through and delayed. That's why when I saw that kiss, they sent it to me. I said, what is this? I said, oh no. I've seen more sexual liberated women do better than this. This is ridiculous.
Did it not look like two aunties at the choir's annual?
I was disgusted.
I was like, what is this? Why is this happening?
Like, Cynthia, first of all, and I don't even believe in age shaming, but you too old to be trying to be fetch. Like, no ma'am.
Yeah, fake at 55 is not it.
And Kandi, if you really wanted to spice it up, you should have got Portia. That's what your fans want to see. But you want to kiss her. So I'm so over it. Like I said before,
she can't get Portia to do that. Portia's a married woman.
She sure can't. Like I said before, Kandi is predatory. How come you're always sober amongst the ladies in the midst of them having fun and you sitting in the corner? I don't care what nobody say. That ain't right. She probably recorded Latoya Forever and Drew too. And my issue with that is we never knew that Latoya and Drew kissed. We only knew about Portia and Latoya. That's all it was. While Kandi was like, oh, what happens out here? It's the girls' trip, but you over there reporting live with Don Juan and them. She's a friend to nobody. So when Nene said that the house that she built, that's exactly what it was, because Bravo wasn't even on the map. And I remember it because I used to watch it before Real Housewives of Atlanta was a thing.
I remember hearing about Bravo, but I never turned to it. It was one of those channels that was like TLC or something. It was like, okay, I know y'all exist.
They started out with the Real Housewives of Orange County, and there was I forget her name. Tamara didn't like her because she was married to an old man for his money, and they hated her. Gretchen built the OC for it to go to Vicky. Vicky became the OG, right? Because Vicky had a personality. So everybody left it. Then we got New York. And then after New York came Atlanta. So I don't even know why Kandi is over there trying to make it seem like, oh, I've been on there for 14 seasons, longest running. And everybody is side-eyeing that. Kandi, do you not understand what Bethany Frankel is doing? We can dislike her or whatever, but she got 50 to 100 people willing to go on the stand against a corporation.
Yeah.
Because you got spinoffs. You of all the people got spinoffs, you're not even that interesting. And
yeah, she got spinoffs because she was willing to undercut other black people there. She was willing to do their real dirty work, which is why it's surprising to me the way they flipped on her. It's like, okay, once we got these black people who were a threat out of the way. You were willing to help us dirty up the black women who are still here. Now that we've done all that, we don't need you no more. Like, that's the vibe it's giving.
No, it is, because Sinitra, at the end of the day, when everybody was saying that stuff about Andy saying he was a racist, Kandi went on her public platform of
Yep.
Lie on it to undermine Nene and then say, well, you was getting paid all this money. Girl, the emails say, that's why I can't wait for the emails and stuff to come out, because it's coming. And Kandi, you know your number is coming. The girls are going to drag her, and that's why she's out here from pillar to post talking about some singing accolades. You are not on TV singing. You're not on TV writing no music. You're not doing none of that. So where is you bringing up, I bought a house at 19? Okay, that's not what you was doing on TV.
Yeah, no.
I heard about Bravo when being Bravo. Yes, he put it in his book. He put it in his book. Yeah. So and that was like, that's how I know about Bravo, you know, because Whitney.
I remember hearing that was on that channel, but honestly, I never watched one episode. Like, I was never moved to go find that off-name channel to watch that show. It really was given like what TLC and Discovery Channel gives. It never made me want to watch. I did not get interested in Bravo at all until Housewives of Atlanta.
Yeah, they like Bobby Brown and them, they started it. Well, they didn't start it, but they went over there because Whitney had to pay back that money from her daddy, you know.
Right.
My thoughts about that. And then Real Housewives became a thing because people saw that Whitney was just a regular housewife who wanted to live a regular life, who just happened to be famous, and her husband was famous, and they was just naturally funny.
Right.
And so when they was getting a divorce, they refused to film it. That's why Housewives became a thing.
Yeah, I guess. Well, yeah. I mean, when you look at it from the standpoint of the people who own that network, if they were able to get some views, because I remember a lot of black people watched that show. I didn't. And it wasn't anything personal, because I love Whitney. I really love Whitney. I couldn't stand Bobby, but I loved Whitney at that time. I just was never moved to watch the show for whatever reason. And I don't know why. I don't have a real reason. I just was never moved to. And I didn't want to go over there to that little channel. It just didn't seem like anything I wanted to do.
Oh, and, no. Auntie, it was good. That's how
I heard it. I heard it was good during that time. During that time.
Was very controlling.
Yeah, during that time, I would hear people talk about it. You know, social media wasn't no big thing like that back then. But I would hear people talk about it, and I still was just never moved.
Yeah, then after that came I take that back. Flavor of Love came out, and The Surreal Life, and then that kind of they waited, and then Housewives. Yeah.
But a lot of us really didn't watch that channel, honestly, until Atlanta Housewives. I didn't watch it then because, you know, I was still, you know, relatively young, fine, and healthy. And I was running the streets. I wasn't watching TV like that. So I just wasn't interested. I had things to do.
Oh, see, I was still in, you know, still in school, so you know the TV is all we had.
Well, I had kids, I had children in school at that time, but I was child, please, girl.
My mom used to be like, "What is you watching that mess for?"
Right, that was more me. I was not interested. I was running them streets, girl. That's back when Auntie was still working out twice a day. I worked out in the morning and worked out again in the afternoon. I was too busy doing me. I didn't have time for TV like that.
I stand with Neo. These children should not be picking nothing. I wholeheartedly agree. I believe this became a thing long before Dwayne Wade went on the Ellen DeGeneres show to, in my opinion, pimp out his child. But
yes,
I agree with that. Let the kids be kids. I think it's weird. You know,
the fact that they're making this a point of contention or something to argue, like, what is that to argue about? Their children. If you can't vote, you can't buy cigarettes, you can't buy malt liquor, why would you be able to take pharmaceuticals that can damage your body, or better still, choose to have a surgery to mutilate your body? Like, that sounds crazy to me. Kids can't even get a tattoo without parental consent. And in some, and like I was saying, in some states, even with parental consent, they can't get a tattoo. So if a tattoo is too much for a child to do, why on earth is something that deep okay?
I just
Like,
think
to me, if
they
people can't
trying it.
see that agenda, I don't know. At this point, I feel like you just don't want to see it because they're obvious. They're not even hiding it anymore.
Oh, definitely not. Especially at the fact that you got a toxic R&B singer coming out here telling y'all I had 5 boys and 2 girls. Like, come on. Like,
The
I
fact
don't.
that Neo got to tell you you gone too far, you know.
And I agree with him. Whatever he do in his life, fine. But he said, let the kids be kids. He 43. Go ahead, Neo. Let him know you is not a child. Your brain
I'm
works.
grown.
So, that's how I feel about that. Now, as for Kangaroo Jack,
Oh Lord, go on, let her have it. Tell us about Igloo Australia. What you got to say about it?
you came to Beyonce's internet to talk about how women need to stick together when your 20 something year old baby father was out here ignoring you and your child, practically bastardized him in the public's eye, decided to hang out with his girlfriends, had women all up in your home while you was funding his lifestyle, have the audacity to write a letter to a judge in
I feel like she
America.
deserved all that. She deserved all of that. And the number one, that boy was too young. You went and had a baby with a child. That's number one. Number two, this is where cosplaying as a black woman goes wrong. Okay? Because see, she could have went and got Biff, Chip, Tad, Harry, and had a nice normal life. But she wanted to cosplay as the black girl and it blew up in your face. So you ended up with the same black man, shout out to Cynthia G, that every other black woman gets. Okay?
I feel
See,
like
she took culture vulturing too far. See, she's not about to know women sticking together. What it is, she want black women to rally behind her and help her shame that dust that the dust ball that she got pregnant for. And frankly speaking, that dust ball gave her just what she needed. I don't feel like he did nothing wrong, and that's what she deserved. That's what you get. But the fact that she's supporting Tory Lanez, it don't shock me, niece. It don't. Because when she was trying to find ways to throw dirt on Megan's name, talking about I approached her for a collaboration, but she never responded. Girl, she don't owe you no response. Who the hell are you? You are
Amethyst
you are
has tried it.
trespassing on a genre that was built for her and it was never built for you. What the hell are you even doing here? That's number one. And then hanging around with the person who popped shots at her. Girl, bye.
Amethyst, that's why you went from a #1 Billboard artist to OnlyFans. I normally don't judge the girls, but I'm judging you.
I
Okay?
feel
I
like
just want you to hear that.
that number one crap was only because she was vulturing. And you know how America is. The minute something that is perceived as black or largely black puts on blonde hair and blue eyes, it gets all the support in the world, even when it's mediocre as hell. So your number one was based on your clear privilege, not your talent, because you don't have any. And she looked like Marlon Wayans from White Chicks. Say what you want to say. Argue with somebody else. That's what the hell she looked like.
I'm so over her, and I can't wait for them to release the letters. I want to see everybody who wrote the. I just want to see the public uh personas who wrote the letter. I need to see it so I can know. And
Oh, girl, okay, so give me three guesses of who you think might have wrote letters.
DJ Academics,
I agree.
um, Iggy, Kangaroo Jack is the second
No,
one.
you can't guess her. You gotta guess three we don't know. We already
Oh,
know
three
about
we
her.
don't know. So I said DJ Academics.
Right, right.
I have a feeling Joe Budden.
I believe that too. Yeah.
I don't know why. I don't even see him as a writer. But and a third one. Let me think.
Y'all guess in the chat too.
Um DJ Academics, Joe Budden, and a third
Ooh.
one would be Mob Radio.
Nieces say Drake. Oh, definitely Mob Radio. You know
No,
she
not
gonna do
Drake.
it.
Drake is not writing no letter. They would have been put that out. That would
I
have
don't
been.
know why you think he wouldn't write a letter. I believe he would.
I don't think you would.
After he made that comment about the stallion, I'm like, oh, in his song, like I don't put nothing past him. Oh, Lel say Charlemagne. You think Charlotte would have the nerve to write a letter?
Our bleach goddess.
Ooh. Ooh.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with that. I'm gonna go with Bob Radio. I'm gonna put her first. DJ Academics, if he can write, and Joe Budden.
Okay, I could go with that. Boy, they took me out with Drake and Charlemagne. Charlemagne for sure, because
No, because Drake didn't even say anything when what's his name? He in there Pooh Shiesty, and he likes him. He didn't say nothing on his behalf. For Gucci
he didn't say. Oh, I get what you're saying. Like, he might like him and support him, but he ain't gonna put his name on record.
Yeah, he not doing that. That's a Jewish boy.
Lord, she called Igloo Alabaster Nightmare. I'm through.
Her real name is Amethyst.
Boy, her mama didn't like her either.
Because I was like, how did we get to the Iggy? That's all I wanted to know.
I mean, she ignorant. To me, she just Igloo Australia. I'm gonna stick with Igloo Australia because it fits. It just fits up.
Who do you think is the top three?
Definitely Academics. That Mob Radio lady, definitely her. And for a third, that Charlemagne got my brain messed up. For a third, I would say Boosie.
Boosie?
I think Boosie would write a letter and be like, go easy on him or something.
You know what? I can see it. He don't really like to see anybody locked up.
Yeah, that's why I say that, because Boosie got an aversion to jail. His aversion is not strong enough to keep him from going, but he really be talking up for anybody that's facing jail time. I feel like if I get in trouble, I'm gonna have one of y'all contact Boosie and be like, write a letter to the judge.
And we is. We need Boosie to go on his platform.
Yes. And free my nigga Nitra. Like, let her hide. Let my dog out.
Yeah, he don't believe in no man or woman locked up. Remember, he said Blueface need to go tell them people not to lock up Krishan. So
yes. Boosie don't want nobody in jail. If you get in trouble, Boosie is who I'm called. Boosie for me if I get in trouble.
Yes,
I need Boosie to defend me.
Do you think he's going to get the 8 years or the 6 years they're asking for out of the 22?
I hope not.
I hope he gets deported. You know, I don't want to see people in the chain gang, but he needs to pay for his actions. He's not remorseful.
First of all, you ain't got no business over here. Get out. That's how I feel. We have been completely invaded in America at our borders, especially our southern border. There's no protection at all. Everybody can just come in. We already got criminals, cartel members, everybody busting through the border at the south. Now we got this criminal from the north. Send him back.
Yes, attacking our good tax-paying Americans. He ain't attacking the ones that's not paying the taxes. He's attacking the ones that will pay.
Right, and Megan make all that money. You know she pay a lot of taxes. August Alsina done made money. He paying taxes. He's sickly and everything. You beat up that little sickly boy.
That's what I'm saying. How you beat up on the boy with the good skin?
I don't know if his skin good, but I know he's sickly. He fragile, and you done went over there and beat that boy. And could have broke something. And then that boy Prince from Love and Hip Hop, I heard he got arrested, but he had jumped on him too.
Yeah, he did. He did jump on him in the club. He's just so violent.
That's what happens with them leprechauns. So you gonna sit here and say you ain't watched Leprechaun in the Hood?
I did, and every time I see it, it makes me
yeah, Lep in the Hood up no good.
It just makes me think of all the short people who just violent.
Yeah.
Yes.
That's right. That's Leprechaun in the Hood. That's just how they are. My granddaddy was short, and it was clear people. This was back when clear people was still lynching black folks. They were scared of that man. They were scared to death of him. My mother and her sisters were safe as hell. Wasn't nobody touching them. That little man was 5'6", and they were scared. They used to call him Shorty, and the word around town was Shorty will shoot you.
Oh.
They didn't want nothing to do with that little bitty man. Nothing.
Yeah, 5'6" is short because I'm 5'8".
And get this, all his grandkids is taller than him. We were all taller than that man, and we were all scared of him at all. Like,
Not somebody's wife.
But listen, I'm sure he'll find another man in Canada. Okay.
So he could go be bosom buddies out there. Okay, we just can't have no more domestic. Not domestic.
We don't need
international terrorists.
Yeah, we don't need any more international terrorists. We don't need any more people crossing the borders committing crimes. We need you to get up out. We have our own homegrown criminals. We have homegrown terrorists. We saw them on the dock over there fighting in Montgomery. They attacked that poor dock worker that was minding his business, just doing his job. We have terrorists like that right here in America.
Listen,
I did too.
Everybody at my job, we was all like, looking on the same wavelength. Like, did you see it? Mm-hmm. Like smiling.
It was a beautiful thing. It was a beautiful thing. Like, I have no words.
I felt proud. I thoroughly.
It was absolutely beautiful.
Enjoyed it, and I don't care what nobody say. Violence has to be had when people are, because it's no longer turn the other shit. I don't know what Marlon Wayans was talking about, but he tap dancing for the man. I don't want to hear that. I think it's because they got some pale people up in their family or something that they had kids with. I don't care nothing about that. Montgomery, good job. Because about time. Let them know y'all are standing up.
But that's what's supposed to happen. Like, you're supposed to answer violence with violence. You don't answer violence with hugs. Running up trying to hug people that want to kill you. To me, I feel like that's a sign that you lick windows. You're slow. You're slow. If you pick up your arms to reach out to hug somebody who is violently attacking you, or you need to defend someone from someone who is violent, you can only do that with violence. Violence should be met with violence. All this, the onus on Black people to remain peaceful while people are beating, lynching, and killing us, it doesn't make sense. And I feel like other Black folks need to be asking the question, why are you only asking us to be peaceful while other people, it is perfectly acceptable for them to meet us with violence? That just seems strange. Like, who the hell do you think we are? We're not some, wild animals that are not very bright. And so you can just tell us to allow you to beat us and we should walk up and try to kiss you. Like, that doesn't make sense. Does that make sense to you? Because it never made sense to me.
No. And I'm going to leave this analogy and then I'm going to drop back down. It reminds me of when the Marlon Wayans of the world, because he has a blue check and stuff, when they say stuff like this, it makes me go back to when humanitarians was saying, hey, to the poachers who were out here killing off the dodo birds and animals of that, messing up the ecosystem. I don't trust nobody who goes against God. So why would I be like, hey guys, let's just sing and kumbaya? Absolutely not. If they raise a fist, raise a chair. Walmart is selling them for $13.98 now. On display.
Girl, now you know the price of them chairs went through the roof. If they didn't up the price, they sold a slew of them chairs.
I said, oh my God, look at Walmart getting their money. And I'm not mad. See, ladies and gentlemen, this is a non-lethal weapon. A WWE chair or something.
Part of me wanted to grab some chairs and set up a stand by the road and just chairs for sale. Chairs for sale. I have chairs. You can get them.
Okay, Rodney Keith showed us that exactly. Fight back. Shoot, I come from a lineage of family that fight back. We don't play that down in New Orleans. We'll put you in the swamp.
Yeah. I mean,
don't fight with the hogs.
I understand that we were told to turn the other cheek, but it wasn't clear as to when we would turn it. So I feel as though once I hit you back, then I can turn it, and then I fulfilled everything I was supposed to.
Oh, most
You know what I'm
definitely.
saying? Yeah,
Yes.
I can still turn it after.
Yes. And there was something I was gonna say to you. I saw it in the news. What was it? Oh, so they were saying that the I know you talked about the Ozempic the other day. So they're saying that it's causing not only stomach paralysis, but it's doing something to your organs. I
Yeah.
don't I don't know if it's because of the injections. I think it's the injection site. I'm not a medical student. I dropped out. So I think that's really what it is, where you inject it at. But also
Mhm.
they're saying the C-19, they trying to put us back in the house, Anitra. We gotta fight
It
back.
ain't.
We
Oh,
gotta fight
I'm
back.
gonna fight back because I didn't go the first time. That's why I'm still okay. I didn't take their medicine. I didn't follow their rules. I did what the hell I want to do, and I will always do what the hell I want to do. I have
Yes,
never been stupid enough to let people that historically have hated my guts and everybody who looked like me tell me that they doing something for my own good. You would never. You hate everything about me, but I'm supposed to believe that magically you have met the Lord. You done seen the light, and now you want to save my black behind. The hell out of here. I'm not listening to nothing they say.
exactly. I was like, I saw that in the news because in corporate, we can only in the government corporate, we can only watch the news. It's tragic. But I
Mhm.
saw that. I said, "Oh, I'm boycotting."
Well, this is the thing. They've been trying to drop the hits. They were trying to bring out the Black Plague and one of those hemorrhagic fevers. They tried to bring that back out. I saw that there was a couple of cases of leprosy in Florida. I said, y'all trying to bring out all the hits. They dropping all the hits. They bringing out the oldies but goodies. I'm like, y'all done made it biblical. Y'all going back to leprosy. Like, good Lord. Y'all gonna
listen,
try the plagues of Egypt next. We gonna see frogs raining from the sky. What's coming?
listen. People are outside. They said, "Absolutely not. We're not doing this." Mm-mm.
So they keep trying to bring new ones. So when I saw the leprosy, I said, okay, so now the next thing gonna be the plagues from the Bible. So y'all better get your lamb's blood ready for your doorposts. Okay, in case we have another Passover. Just be ready. I don't want you to get caught out there.
Yes, but I had to let you know that because I said, "Oh, let me tell Sinitra." But thank you for stopping by earlier. They loved you. They was like that
Mhm.
picture. If y'all could have seen that picture of Cynthia and Kandi, I am so disgusted with them black women. And this is the thing. It's not because Kandi says she's the dungeon lady and all this stuff. It's the fact that we don't believe it because it seems
Yeah.
so forced.
It seems forced and real fake. Lowercase say Megan Cuniff posted the people who wrote the letters. When she posted it, because I ain't seen it.
What? Let me drop
Look,
down.
look,
Look,
look real quick for me, niece.
I'm gonna go see it and I'm gonna
You
bring it
gotta
back.
get down to see. Let me look. Cause see, this too much.
It
Where she posted it at? Cause I don't see nothing.
is it on her YouTube page, Left K? On Twitter? Oh, I gotta get off. I'll be right back.
Okay, dear. Lord, child, y'all, Candy's still trying to force it too. Talking about one person can't make a show. I'm the longest running housewife of any franchise. Girl, she did make the show. Get over it. Get over it. They are really bothered. Really, really bothered. Mm, wait a minute. I'm trying to see. Okay, so this is what I found about what Megan Cuniff said. Oh, you say on Twitter as a reply. Okay, I'm gonna look on Twitter next too. Thank you, boo. So this is what I found so far. on Instagram. Megan Cuniff said more from Megan Thee Stallion's statement at the sentencing. She said he not only shot me, he made a mockery of my trauma. He tried to position himself as a victim and set out to destroy my character and my soul. Woo. She said he lied to anybody. He lied to anyone that would listen and paid bloggers to disseminate false information about the case on social media. He released music videos and songs to damage my character and continued his crusade. At first, he tried to deny the shooting ever happened. Then he attempted to place the blame on my former best friend in his tantrum of lies. He blamed the system, blamed the press. As of late, he's using his childhood trauma to shield himself and avoid culpability. For once, the defendant must be forced to face the full consequences of his heinous actions and face justice. So that's what Megan had to say. Oh, child. She ain't lie either. She did not lie. Then they said Megan said she struggled with whether to attend in person, and her absence should be seen as her preserving her mental well-being. She said since Tory shot her, I've not experienced a single day of peace. Then Megan said mercy is for people who show remorse, and Lanez has shown none. She thanked the Los Angeles County DA's office for their support. She wants the sentence to be a message for every woman of violence. I guess a woman that's a victim of violence or whatever. So, child, Heavy, heavy. This is heavy. Ooh. Yeah, so this is interesting. This is interesting, y'all. Megan said that mercy is for people who got remorse. And he lied to anybody who would listen. She ain't lie. Couture Bay says she looking for the list. Lord K say another one is from a doctor who treated Lanez for his hair loss. Lord have mercy. He wrote the letter. He has helped others in the community suffering from hair. Oh my God. How he help them with suffering from hair loss? Did he buy them some hair too? Look, let me go to Twitter because I can't take this. I cannot, because I believe everything you're saying and I need to see this. This is some stuff that I need to see. Oh, yes. I need to see this. Okay, so now I'm on Twitter. Oh. Okay, according to Dennis Byron saying that Igloo Australia was the only celebrity that wrote a letter in support of Tory Lanez. Say that speaks volumes. Okay. Let me see if I can see anything. Wait a minute. Okay, let's go to Miss Megan Cuniff to her page on here. We can see her tweets. I don't see a list of names. Oh, wait a minute, y'all. We got action. Wait a minute. Yeah, she dumb. Igloo is dumb, honey. Listen. Somebody posted he got 12 years. Not 12. 12 gave him 12. Listen. So this what Igloo said, y'all. Igloo said, 1, I have not been in touch with Tory for months. I have no reason to be, but I do wish him well. 2, I don't support, with quotation marks, y'all, anyone. The whole thing is full of oddities. My letter never mentioned anything. What's full of oddities? Just you are trying to support him even saying that mess. My letter never mentioned anything in regard to what happened that night. I was told this was for a judge only. yet it's being discussed in public. So she didn't think nobody was gonna know she wrote a letter, y'all. Then, 4, I am not in support of throwing away anyone's life if we can give reasonable punishment that are rehabilitative. Instead, I support prison reform, period. Prison reform is about, changing the system, not the person, but whatever. We know she's ignorant. Five, I was asked to write about my genuine experience and type of punishment I think he deserves, and I did. Who asked you? So his camp reached out to her, is basically what she's saying. Then she said, it's not really that interesting, but I understand why it's being sensationalized. See you next week to discuss pizza toppings, I suppose. Girl, bye. So Megan then responded and said, Igloo Australia's letter for Tory Lanez, she posted this tonight saying she didn't know it was going to be public and thought it was for the judge's eyes only. Hereford is making all letters publicly available, obviously in a push for full transparency on his part. Baby, this too much. She said Lanez has family and supporters in court, but unlike his trial, his 6-year-old son is not one of them. So he finally had enough sense not to have a 6-year-old child in there. Okay. I ain't seen him. The Megan testified, but I ain't seen him today. The boy did handwrite a letter to the judge. So he made a 6-year-old write a letter to the judge too. Okay. Yeah. Shout out to the judge. Shout out to the judge. Yes. Alabaster is caught, as you call her. Alabaster has been caught. Yeah, we love transparency. Since he made this a social media trial, social media deserves to know what happens and who writing letters and stuff. Okay, we need to know. I want to see has there been a sentence, because Katrina's saying she saw a sentence. I don't know nothing about that. Let me look and see if there's any updates online. With this with Midget Mac, they say the sentencing was delayed as of 3 hours ago. It's delayed, so I don't know how he would have got 12 years. They said it'll resume tomorrow at 10:30 in the morning, Mountain Time. So no, and he ain't got no 12 years yet, and that ain't happened. That did not happen. At all. It never ever happened. So they thought it was gonna be done today, but tomorrow is the day. So we might be back in here tomorrow to celebrate his sentencing. Yep, Hood Star, it will be tomorrow. You say Midget Mac, I like that. Yeah, Midget Mac, honey. Midget Mac will be sentenced tomorrow. They had to delay it so it couldn't go down today. So we'll see what happens tomorrow. And it looked like y'all still talking, so I'm gonna get on up off of here. We done laughed enough tonight. It's been a lot of chicanery and tomfoolery. So we're gonna get up off of here. But I enjoyed you guys. Y'all are funny. Y'all had me hollering. The foolishness had me hollering. Hopefully I don't get in too much trouble for playing that video, but I played it oh well. That's all I got to say. Oh well. It is what it is. Okay, if I get in trouble, then I guess I'll go live on Twitch. All right. So look, I'm going to jump off. I appreciate you guys. Please hit the like button on your way out. If you did not hit that bad boy on your way in, please click the notification bell. So and then hit all, so that way y'all will know every time I go live over here on this channel. Make sure that you subscribe if you haven't subscribed, because we enjoy y'all over here, man. That means a lot. Okay, a whole heap of a lot. All right, and I really appreciate it if y'all subscribe. We want to see you. We want you to be a part of the crew. And if you want to join the Royal family officially, get that crown by your name so we can celebrate your birthday. And Jay Delaray, if you hear this, I still want your cash app and we ain't playing. Okay, don't make me come get you, girl. All right, because we like to celebrate birthdays around here. Birthdays are important, and we're always grateful when we get the opportunity to celebrate with you. So listen, I love you guys. Y'all have a great night. Say your prayers, sweet dreams. Everybody get some rest. We'll be back in here tomorrow, living nothing happen. Okay, or as the old people would say, if the Lord stay the same. And remember, if nobody else says it to you, I'm going to say it. God loves you. I love you. And ain't nothing you can do about it. Talk to y'all later, okay? Bye, y'all.